So how much do you choose to have positive interactions with other people? Because that's something, when we interact with others, we very rarely give it conscious thought. And we just sort of stumble along and interact with others, and we don't know really what's going to happen, or do we plan it? And so I would like to suggest that you start to think about consciously choosing to have positive interactions with people, encouraging and supporting other people, instead of joining in with the misery. And if somebody comes to you and they've had a difficult situation, it's great to allow them to talk about it, to express their feelings, but be very careful of going, whoa, that's really terrible. Oh, that sucks. Now, I know women love to have their feelings validated. And so when we're talking to somebody, when we're stressed, women talk, and we talk and talk and talk until we've covered every single aspect of what it is that's bothering us, and nothing's resolved, but we feel better because we talked about it. And fellas, if you're watching this, that is what women love to do. In fact, you'll often see two women talking simultaneously about different topics, but we're multitasking and we can actually respond appropriately. And we do things like the other woman's talking and we go, oh, no, you're kidding. Oh, really? Oh my God, no. Oh. Well, when we do that, we make the other person feel better. However, it's a very fine line between actually reinforcing all of that stuff and bringing a positive spin around it, where you can say to the person, well, how did you deal with that? And, what did that make you feel? And guide them gently into a way of seeing the benefits of what's been going on, or to be a good finder within it. And so you choosing to do that can change an outcome really dramatically. And then the other thing is, you can choose with a greeting to lift someone's day, to be an energy giver, not an energy sucker. Because haven't you ever done that? You've woken up in the morning, you've got some energy, you walk out, you encounter someone else, and at the end of 5 minutes with this person, you walk away going, and you're drained Hulk. Well, you choose to be an energy giver. And by doing that and having positive interactions with other people, it means you just acknowledge them. Because so few people get acknowledged, so few people consciously go out with an intention to help someone else feel better about themselves. And by you doing that, you end up feeling better about yourself. For example, a waitress or a waiter, you can compliment them by saying, what a beautiful smile you have. Or, wow, you have a good memory. How'd you remember all those things? These are tiny little things that take you no effort to do, but brighten up someone's day. So if you choose to look at yourself as someone who is a positive energy giver, a spirit igniter, that's the other thing I talk about sometimes at my presentations. There are some people who are spirit igniters. They see the pilot light of your spirit in your heart, and they either do something around you or say something, and the pilot light in your heart goes woof, and your spirit lights up. And then there are other people who walk around and with a word or a look or a sound, they look at you and they go, and I call these people spirit foofers. Well, you never want to be a spirit foofer. You always want to be a spirit igniter. So go forth and find ways to lift someone else's spirit. Tell them they look gorgeous in that color, or say, I saw you interact with that other person and that was a really beautiful thing to do. You have very kind eyes. For people who are strangers, you've basically got to go on a smile, their eyes, the service that they're giving you. But do it, because it transforms the world. When you can start to connect with other people heart to heart, you can consciously go around igniting people's spirits, then that changes the field in a big way. So it's a tiny thing with a huge impact. And it's a choice you make every day. And you can be a positive reinforcer in your family. Instead of catching people when they do things wrong, catch people when they do things right. In your workplace, if you see something that someone has done and it was great, say it out loud. Tell other people. Say, wow, did you see what John did over there? That's awesome. Did you see what Mary did here? Or Mary, great job. I love how you did blah, blah, blah. It's so easy to be a positive reinforcer. And do it with an open heart, and do it with authenticity, because you're not going to be authentic. People will know, and you'll just like pretend you're being an energy giver, and you'll just suck them dry. And nobody wants to work with an energy sucker. Everybody wants to work with a spirit igniter, with an energy giver. So your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to go forth and be a spirit igniter and never be a spirit foofer again. Ta-da!
Always look on the bright side of life.